Crews are working around the clock in cities all around the metro this morning, trying to improve those conditions we've been talking about before you leave your house. Ride KC service is expected to resume by 8 o'clock this morning.
In Johnson County, Overland Park says its primary streets are in good shape.
Good news. Now crews are running down residential streets. Those were very slick for me this morning. 41 Action News reporter Charlie Keegan. He's been out in Overland Park with plows all night long. What have the roads been like out there for you?
Well, it has been a busy night, folks, I'll be honest with you, and things are looking a lot better as crews have really been able to hit those residential streets and really cover a lot of ground here throughout the city of Overland Park and make sure that everything is looking good. I'm going to switch the camera around here, kind of give you an idea of where we are. It doesn't get more residential than a cul-de-sac, which is where we are here, not far from College and Lowell area in the city of Overland Park. I'm riding with Dennis Torrance, and we'll keep the camera on what we're doing here as we see this plow the snow out of the way here from the middle of a cul-de-sac and get it up out onto the curve. But I want to bring in Dennis and kind of ask him a little bit from behind the wheel about what you're experiencing, what the night's been like for you.
For the most part, things went pretty easy overnight. We were able to keep the arterial routes open and free and clear, but now as we transition into the residential, we're finding there's a lot of ice around. So things may look nice, but there is ice underneath all of the snow.
So there you go. There's a little bit of a warning from Dennis there for drivers who are getting up and at them and hitting the roads. There is ice underneath the snow. It was so wet and so full of moisture that it's all freezing. Now, Dennis, what are you doing, to combat that? You have some salt that you're throwing down, right?
Yeah, we're putting down salt and magnesium chloride, so it helps the melting temperature of salt get down into the low 20s and teens. So once some cars start to activate that and some temperatures in the sun, it should break it up pretty good.
All right. Fantastic. Well, I'm going to let Dennis finish off this cul-de-sac here, but you've heard it there, that they are working hard to get all these residential areas cleaned up, and a little warning to drivers if there is some snow underneath your snow-packed roads. Reporting live in Overland Park, I'm Charlie Keegan, 41 Action News Today.
Hey, Charlie, real quick before you go, just wondering, I mean, it seemed really like it's a bumpy ride, and they're in that truck for hours on end. That can't be comfortable, but I mean, I guess they've got to do it.
Well, yeah, it's a job that needs to be done, Cynthia, and I'll tell you that the seats are pretty comfortable in here. We're getting by just fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's
nice
it's manageable, but it is definitely a little bumpy.
Okay.
And at least it's warm. Yes,
yeah,
that's true.
Exactly. All right, Charlie.
I've been inside those, and they can be pretty bumpy.